Hey guys, another week, another new update on the market. We're going to take a look at coins that have been trending, those that have been broken out of their weekly accumulation, and also coins that I'm um, eyeing for pullbacks. To get my thoughts on the market, I'm bullish. Okay, and I'll show you on the charts, but until we lose this level, this could be if we just reject here, it's going to be a lower high, right? But if we are able to clear this level, then bull market on. This could be a possible triple top forming, but we'll take a look at it in more detail. Um, for those that aren't accumulating any spot bags here, and you guys are just leverage, ask yourselves why. Um, the most money is going to be made in a bull market by accumulating during a bear market. So if you guys haven't been buying any spot and are complaining about missing exposure or missing calls, right, and you guys don't have any spot, then I don't know. I've been preaching to buy spot for um, months, and you got everyone wants lower. Is not going to happen. This is why dollar cost averaging is such a big and useful tool. No one takes advantage of it, and yeah, who cares if we go down? Um, Most of you guys need to understand that patience will be, paid forward. So I hope you guys are buying spot on dips. Okay. Uh, Enough about that. Let's take a look at the charts. So this is the best closing for Bitcoin that I've seen in a while. All right. Now, again, I mentioned that if we do reject here and we do form some kind of a rounding top, okay, um, and we go back down, this might be, so here was higher high, right, higher low, higher high, lower low. This is if we reject here and go back down, it's possibly another lower high or the first lower high, um, and then we go further down. My crucial levels for Bitcoin are as follows. Okay, so the first one being this 28.5. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you've noticed that I've been talking about this for a while. Okay, why is that? Previous range highs, we go above, deviate, come back down, turn into resistance, dump. Okay, same thing here. We go above, deviate, come back down, reject from it, and then come back down. Okay, we need to hold this level. If we are able to hold this level, we're gonna make, we're gonna take out these highs over here. All right. A lot of people are seeing a possible head and shoulders forming here. Here's your left shoulder, here's your head, here's your right shoulder. But again, this pattern is a meme pattern. It does not form until this neckline is broken. If that neckline is broken, then your technical targets are going to be taken and will give you 18K. Okay? For retards like Capo who still think that we're going to get 12K, not going to happen. All right? Let's just be logical here. So 18.5, very crucial level. Let's throw on some EMAs really quickly. Let me remove garbage EMAs that no one actually cares about. Okay. Um, so the 200 EMA is this blue line here. And as I mentioned before, every time we get above it, okay, we go on this run. Okay. Um, so above, go on this run, get back below, lower, above, we go higher, get back below, right, we go lower, we got above here, went higher, held it, went higher, and there we are above it right now. Okay, so as long as we're above the 200 EMA, we should be good. Now, on the 4 hour, okay, this EMA is going to keep coming up. Okay, this should coincide with this 28.6K level, right? But my other crucial level is this 27.4 level. All right, why? Previous resistance, okay, again, failed to flip it to support for a long amount of time. Yes, we had some flips here, went higher. We lost it, turned to resistance, came back above, and just burst through. Okay, so I expect these two levels to hold. Whether we come back down and wick here first, this is also a demand zone. Okay. Demand zone should hold. Also, support here. Okay. On the daily, support. We've already flipped it. So we should hold here, in my opinion. If we do come back here, it's a long, right? Now, this was also a previous range, right? I would love for any bids in this area, I would be going into a long as such. This would be my long setup. Okay, stop loss below the support, and we'll target 33K. Okay, possibly higher, but I'll take the swing long and I will target 35K actually, right? First take profit levels on the swing long would come here at 31K, 31.4 resistance. The next one's the 32. 32 is this resistance here. And then once we break that, okay, it's basically fair game up until the 35K level. Now for those that were with me in previous discords, I mentioned that this 35K is very important, okay, that if we were to lose this 35K level, it would signify the start of the bear market. Here was the trend line, bouncing from it, we lost it, signified the bear market. So as we inch higher, this trend line is drawn there. Okay, we are going to reject from this trend line first, but this 35K level is going to be very crucial, and there's going to be lots of liquidity. So that's where I would be open to looking into possible shorts on rejection. Okay. Not a cup and handle. Um, so I would love to start a swing long from 28, as I mentioned, these levels here, 28.6. I would probably DCA around 27,500-ish, and my stop loss would be there below that low, and we'll target this 35K region. Okay, could take some time out to play, but that's what I'm looking for. If we take a look at the dollar, and I mentioned this in the previous update that I made, okay, this is a bearish Quasimodo pattern. Here's the higher high, higher low, higher high, lower high. Okay, maybe something like that could happen here. No, no lower low was made. So I expect this to go down. Okay, my first level is this 105, this previous support. See what happens there. Lose that, then it'll go to 104.64. Eventually, I do think that this demand zone is going to get tapped around 102.5. But eventually, I do think we inch up to this 110 region, right? So I think we'll still continue to rally. I'm still bearish on the stock market in the coming months, but I'm bullish on crypto, and I know that usually they are correlated. Okay, there's no decoupling, but we've been holding well. Um, Lots of coins starting their runs. Yes, this is a rally right now, but this could potentially pick up even further. We're bound to have pullbacks. This is why, like, if we get this pullback here, I'm looking to long. And I, not financial advice, but urge you guys to start some spot bags. Okay, if you're missing these moves on leverage, at least you have some exposure through spot. Okay, so for ETH, trend line drawn. I'm still looking to short this 1811 region. It was previously support. We lost it, became an SR. For longs, I wouldn't long anything until, because we do have this daily order block. Okay. See how we've been rejecting from this. So until this is flipped to support, then you can long. But we have resistance here. at 1735-ish. So flip this into support. Then you could take a long scalp with your stop loss below 1580 and then up to this area here. Okay. Open up a short hedge, stop loss up there, and then just play this range again if it forms. Now I don't know if this is an accumulation or a distribution pattern yet. Um, let's see what happens at this area, but we should have a hard time rejecting here. Now ETH has been holding strong on this dip that we had for Bitcoin. Okay, it's actually taken its turn now to pump. So if you are shorting ETH, I would go in with a lower position size than normal. And look for longs on pullbacks, in my opinion. Okay, if we're taking a look at longs on pullback, then maybe this order block here. So starting a long at 1606 with probably a tight stop loss at 1574. I'm not calling this an official play, so take profit as you see fit. Okay. Link. I gave this call on my Twitter. Okay. A lot of people were wanting to short something that's going parabolic, but if they zoomed out, you would have seen that this was a weekly trendline resistance that we finally broke out of after the 7th attempt. Okay, you don't short strength, you don't short something that's been rejecting multiple times from resistance. Okay, so yeah, Link is strong. It's going to $13.30. I just sold my spot bag, but that's where I'm looking to the target for it to go. Resistance, flip this into support. That's where you're going to look to long. Okay, if you're looking to buy spot, trying to see something. Okay. I'd be looking to enter spot again around $9.33. Stop loss would be daily closure under this level. Okay. Because then we'll be making a lower low. And then I'd re-enter around $8.30 or $8.50 again. But I'm not looking to short strength. That's where I'll be looking to enter a long. Again, this is spot for leverage. I'm going to wait until Monday's range to form and then go from there. But as we saw here, cup and handle pattern. A lot of people just like shorting stuff because it's going up. Okay, cup and handle pattern will give you almost there, $10.23. A short scalp, or sorry, a long scalp here for Link. Retest successfully of this neckline. Okay, then you can target higher. There's not a guarantee that it's going to come back down to 933, so you can take this scalp, maybe a tighter stop around 643, and target around 1050, or maybe even full. Take profit as you see fit. Again, I'm not going to hold your hand here and update, but the play will look as this. Okay, it has to be a successful retest. Okay, let's take a look at Sol. So Sol might be looking for a pullback. Okay, um, I do think eventually that this high is going to be taken out. I gave this spot call from 24 or almost 25 bucks. Okay. If we take a look at this on a lower time frame, this kind of looks pooped. Okay. Clear for my students. There's your supply zone, right? Got a nice move from it. Now, clear this, then you look to long, right? Obviously, we're going to take profits. This is all scalps on the 15-minute. Lose this and turn to resistance. You look to long, to short. Stops probably somewhere above here. I'd be looking to long around 27.50. Okay, we have a demand zone. It's going to be a wide stop. Manage your position accordingly. So it's going to look something like this. Okay, 27.57-ish. DCA around 26.7. Stop loss below that. So around 26.165, and we'll target 33.6. Take out the highs. Okay. I do think that BNB is going to squeeze as well. This was one of the weakest coins, right? So any pump on this did give a perfect short opportunity. However, I do think it's an overcrowded trade. Okay. Looks something like Link, right? Right. So I think it's time for BNB to tear some assholes here. Here's the first resistance. Flip this and it should target 240. So a flip of this into support, you'd long with your stops probably around maybe a little bit lower. Okay, this is contingent on a successful retest and flip, and you target those highs. Right. The coin that I want to get long on, or personally I am long on spot from a little bit higher, but adding more to my position, PYR. I do think PYR is going to go on a run as well. Looks like Link 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip this 3.36. First take profit comes here around 3.8, and then these highs here. Okay, so I do think buying some PYR down here, down to about 2.9 is great. Okay, again, this is a spot call. Or if we don't get that, flip this into support, then you can buy. But I do think buying down here is great and target those levels. Okay. I'll give most of these calls that are official in the Discord. But those are the coins that I'm currently looking at for the week. Now it's Sunday. Don't make any hasty decisions here. Wait for Monday range to form, and we'll take it level by level. Thanks, everyone.